Gaffer, a 4-0 victory over Shrewsbury Town in the Bristol Street Motors, and a thoroughly professional display from your side tonight.
Yeah, I thought we were good right from the off. We wanted to make sure we came out with the right intent and aggression from the very first minute, and I thought we saw that. And it sort of built from there. It was one of our most dominant displays. I thought we had a lot of the ball and we used it well, created chances with the ball and also from our pressing. So I was really pleased with the performance.
And after the first bump in the road at the weekend, how much of tonight was about the attitude and application of the group?
Yeah, it was. I mean, look, they've been working really hard and we've had a really strong start to the season. But that little bit of adversity sometimes kind of can push you even more, and then it's about the response. And no doubt they were going to respond, and they did that, and they look strong. And like I say, from our point of view, it's about being aggressive with and without the ball, and when we do that, generally everything takes care of itself.
And in terms of some of the football on display, again, it was slick, it was neat and tidy, particularly in that first half. And despite making 5 changes to your starting 11, there's that clear, identifiable style that you've got now.
Yeah, I think the players, we train every day, and they understand the system of play and what we're trying to work, how we're trying to get into certain spaces, and these players that don't play have to sit with the team meetings and go through all the tactical work as well, so they're fully tuned into what we need to do. The hard part for them is coming in out of the cold and not having played for weeks and suddenly getting up to the speed of it, but I thought they did that well. But we look like us. I always say to them, I want us to be recognisable. I want to see a team that looks like, win, lose or draw, it looks like us, how we train, how we work, and what I want from them, and we absolutely saw that tonight.
I know you've been asked in recent weeks as to how we start games, and they really got into their stride early on tonight.
Yeah, it's something we've been talking about. It's something that is important. That first bouncing ball needs to be yours, and that sets the tone for the game. And there was one moment I think in this game where I think it was Scott Wright. They sort of played down the side in the first seconds of the game, and he had a race and a duel, and he won it. And I think from there we built. So yeah, it was a strong and aggressive start.
Yeah, and particularly how they managed the game. Do you always feel when you go ahead in matches that you've got the know-how, that confidence to see the game out and to manage the rest of the encounter?
Yeah, I think it's important from our point of view to continue attacking. I think if you go sort of safe and passive and sort of sit back and try to hold on to a lead, then that's when you invite trouble. So from our point of view, we need to keep attacking with and without the ball. And I thought we did that right the way to the end. We looked like we were still trying to score the next goal. So that's important for us and how we play.
Just over 4,500 fans here tonight, but over 3,000 Birmingham City fans over on that far side. That's some effort on a Tuesday night in Shrewsbury.
It is. Full credit to the fans. Exceptional again tonight, full voice, and as I said to the players before the game, that shows the power of our club. We're bringing 3,000 plus fans on a night like this to Shrewsbury. It says everything. So what we need to do is show our power on the pitch and our quality on the pitch, and thankfully we did that.
A little bit of team news. Tomoki Iwata obviously subbed off. Also Christian Bielik from the weekend. What's the update with him?
Okay, so Tomoki got a knock on his foot and or ankle. We're not exactly sure, but it doesn't look too bad. But it was a sore one, so we'll see in the next couple of days how he is. And then Chris Bielik, also nasty ankle injury on the weekend. Again, at this stage it looks like he'll be a good few weeks out, but can't give anything definitive on that.
Some players already off with their international sides. 10 days until we're back in league action. What does that period look like for you in the group now?
So we'll come in tomorrow and obviously review and reflect on the game and analyse where we played well and what we could have done better as normal. That's our normal process, and then we'll train with the other players that need that, and then we'll have a few days off just to refresh physically and mentally, and then back at it again, and looking forward to our next run of games.
Thank you, Gaffer.
Thank you. Cheers.